Hi, fellow traders. We had another one of those days that just did not give us anything promising after the open. We had, stocks that moved the first 30 minutes. And as far as secondary trades on them and any other trades happening for me later on in the day, just no moves, no sustained move. Everything was just range bound. Just strange price action for the last couple of days, at least for the setups that I like to trade. Um, but before we get into this, I do want to solicit some advice. I've been using this open broadcaster software to try and record my screens, and it's worked fairly well. But this week, for some reason, it it will record all day, but when I go to play it back, watch, it will freeze. It plays 10 seconds and it freezes. And it did this Monday, did this Tuesday, and did it today. And I played with the settings and all of that. And I've just come to the conclusion that if I'm going to do this, I need to use some decent software. Even if I have to invest a couple of dollars in it. So if you have any suggestions for, some software that works real good, that I can record my screen, because I'm going to record the screen all day. So whatever trades I take will get captured, and I could use the video in my recaps, because this whole thing is about showing live trades and demonstrating the patience that you have to have waiting for setups, and giving your stocks time to run, respecting technical levels and all of that. And I think the best way to show that is to show live trading, as well as showing how long it really takes to build your account up. You're gonna have to have patience, and you got to stick it out. So all of these things I want to demonstrate. So any suggestions you have on software to record your screen, just email me or send me a message or whatever, so I can get this at least next week. I can have it going, because since the hurricane is going through the Bahamas right now, probably won't trade out of this account Thursday or Friday. Again, I'm playing it by ear, but I doubt that I will trade tomorrow, unless I can get somebody on the phone and assure me that if something happens, they can handle it for me. But I don't. I have a phobia about getting stuck in a trade and not being able to get in touch with anybody. So that might be me tomorrow. I may just go back to my other account for the next couple days, and hopefully I can get this software set up and restart recording Monday. But I did take a couple trades today. I'm on one ticker, and I'm going to bring that up now. Let me get this. All right, it was on CRM. This was on my watch list. This was a gap down, and there was some news. I guess a deal with Twitter, or some news. So it did have a catalyst, and I was looking for this to wash. Just about everybody was looking for this to wash, and I almost took this early. I don't like trading the first 5 minutes because of the volatility and how quick things move. I'm not comfortable doing it, but being in this account, I was only taking 100 shares, and also I don't like maxing out my margin. So I only took 100 shares, and this had a potential of making 2 or 3 points. So 2 or 3 points on 100 shares is not a bad trade. But I waited. I stuck to my plan. I waited the first 5 minutes. We had a big range candle here. So I had to wait to see if we were going to retest this VWAP here. And we did. It opened here, washed a little bit, and I thought I was going to miss the trade. Then it got bought right back up to VWAP, and I kind of waited for it to show me that it was rejecting. So I ended up getting in right here, right before this candle closed, in the 70s and 67 70s, and it took a little bit. This was a pretty stressful trade to watch. It wasn't stressful. I wasn't in real big, but just to sit here and watch the price action was, just a little bit unnerving. But we finally got it. I was going to hold it until we got a crack 67. That's where I would have made my first cover. So that's where I took profit. And I did post in chat that I was going to wait until this showed me it was going to reject this 67 level, and I would reset under it. But this price action just did not convince me. And this was just a lot of indecision here. And finally it did push over. And then we got a nice, 2 candles up the VWAP. So that got me interested again. But the 9 moving average was here, and I thought, maybe this will hold it up. So I waited until we got the move under the 9 before I got in. But we didn't get any follow through. It hung up on 67 again, and I ended up stopping out once, we claimed the 9. And it pretty much did this all day, up and down, and eventually it broke over the VWAP, and we got a nice move to the upside. But by then I was done with it. There was just the price action was just terrible. The volume went away, and it just was just something that you could get in and continue to lose money on. So I did trade it, a couple times. I about broke even, just a little bit of money on it. But the market, for the setups that I like to trade and everything, this week has just been terrible. Very slow. I don't know where it came from or why it's the way it is, but it may be because the election that everybody's just unsure. It's hard to say. So I guess I'll just have to keep focusing on the opening range breakouts, and if the market continues to chop like it's been doing, and this crazy price action, then reversal trades just aren't going to work, and I'll just leave them alone until the market comes back around. Because like I always say, you can't go chasing the market. When your setups don't work, you shut it down for the day. If you have a slow week or a slow 2 weeks or even a slow month, if you've been profitable 8 or 9 months out of the year, your strategy works. And the market has seasons. It goes through ups and downs just like everything else. So when you're out of season, you just wait. You just, have a strategy that you trade that's safe, that you can go to. Opening range breakouts, that's my go-to strategy. That's what I do first thing in the morning. If nothing else works, that'll work. And if that doesn't work, most of the time the reversals are working, or maybe VWAP trades here or there. But the whole key is, don't go chasing the market. Don't start chasing somebody who's posting winning trades, because you don't know whether they're taking a trade or not. They could just be posting stuff, and you don't want to get caught up in that. So just stick to yourself, stick to your plan, your trades. If they're not working, just it's okay to be disappointed, but know that it's gonna come back. And I just feel it's gonna come back. Maybe next week, but we'll see. But that's all I have for tonight. Just remember, if you can help me out with a software I can use, just shoot that to me. That'll give me a couple days to get it downloaded and practice with it. So Monday I'll have some good recordings going forward. All right, so everybody have a great evening, a great night, and we will see you tomorrow morning in chat.